this was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction.
Hello everyone, hope you are enjoying your day today. This is going to be unscripted. And I've been noticing I've been getting real lazy with writing scripts for these videos. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to review Morbius without a script. Just, just to hear my thoughts. Unscripted, unfiltered, no BS, no nothing, alright? And maybe you guys will like it, who knows? So, here we go. Morbius came out April 1st, irony, and it is directed by Daniel Espinosa and written by Matt Zarzois and Berg Sharpless. It's such a funny name. And it stars Jared Leto, Matt Smith, Jared Hess, Tyrese Gibson, and some other people I can't pronounce their names. And yeah, it's Spider-Man villain Morbius. You know, everyone knows Morbius, right? No, that's exactly what I thought. No one knows fucking Morbius, alright? And if anyone does know, they know he's not a big villain. He's more of like a D-tier villain for Spider-Man, at least. Compared to, like, Venom. Which is ironic, because they made a movie of Venom without Spider-Man. So, why does this movie exist? Well, I was asking myself the same question. So, I was thinking, hey, you know what? Might as well go see the movie. Maybe they'll give me a reason to care about this character who's a D tier, in my opinion. And yeah, this may have been the worst comic book movie I've seen since Fantastic Four, the 15 version. But point is, this may have been one of the most boring movies I've seen. Like, it was really bad. I went to go watch it with two friends. I won't say their names. Well, actually, I'll just say one. A YouTuber, Elias. You guys probably don't know him, but his channel is on my channel, Check him out, of course. And so we went to go watch it. Obviously, they wanted to watch X, and it wasn't... I don't know. I didn't feel comfortable watching X. It's probably my fault. I probably should have watched X, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. They didn't have their IDs to get in, and I did, but I didn't want to watch a movie alone. So we bought tickets to Morbius. And this was on Monday, like after the opening weekend, and it was empty. Which goes to show how many people are really interested in this fantastic new villain they call Morbius, huh? And yeah, it really shows that they really cared about this project because, first of all, it is, without a doubt, one of the most fast-paced movies I've ever seen. And in that fast-paced, I'm going to imagine it's 90 minutes. I can't see right now, but I'm going to guess it's like 90 minutes because that's what it felt like. And in 90 minutes, I knew nothing about Morbius. I mean, I know how he works, but I don't know his character, I don't know why he's doing these things, Like, what? Give me some motivation. Give me some character. Why should I care about him? And I got nothing in 90 minutes. And that goes the same with every other character. Morbius's relationship with Matt Smith and that girl... Well, I forgot their names. That's so, holy shit. It really goes to show that their characters are not very memorable because they weren't given time to flesh out in 90 minutes. So, basically, in those 90 minutes, what did they write, right? Like, what did they actually do in 90 minutes? Well, in 90 minutes, they only explained Morbius's power, how it works, what he does, why he does what he does, as the vampire, and I'd say that took him 90 minutes to do that. And no, they didn't establish motivations. The villain, I won't say who the villain is, but his motivations don't exist, non-existent. The person's reasoning is also non-existent. Though the performances, I would say most of them are good. I just didn't find Jared Leto very interesting. His performance may have been good, but the writing just made him awful. They couldn't work with a shit script like this. I think the only one who made the script work was Matt Smith. And his character lack thereof, actually. I feel like it's so stupid, but it's entertaining stupid. Everything he does is entertaining stupid, and I appreciate that. So at least that's one thing I like. There are a couple sequences I do like. Like there's this one sequence that involves Matt Smith's character dancing. No reason to be involved in the movie, but it was just right. Just the right amount of cheese. And also, this movie was PG-13. Yeah, I feel like it was going to be rated R. Same thing as Venom and Venom 2. Yep, Sony again pulled out like, no, guys, we want money. So they made it PG-13. I can tell. Like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff that was cut out. Like, the movie doesn't flow well at all. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like a movie. It feels like they had a good script, and then Sony was like, naughty, just ripped the whole thing in half. And they probably filmed that half too, and it's just thrown away in a Sony vault somewhere. I don't think it would have made the movie better. I just think it would have made the movie more coherent. And there was like another sequence I liked that it had a little bit of subtlety. And it was just one sequence of subtlety. Just one. And I was like, huh, that was a good subtle thing, you know? Like, wow, a good sequence. Like, I was begging for a good sequence, and what was in, like, I don't know, almost halfway down through the movie, like, holy shit, that was the first good sequence. I'm like, So, yeah, miserable. Absolutely miserable. I don't understand what Sony's doing making a movie about Morbius when they can make other movies. Sure, they want to make the Sinister Six movie, la, 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 but who gives a shit? Honestly, like, what kind of person wants to see a movie only about villains? Like, we want heroes with villains, not just villains. I wouldn't want to see a Sinister Six movie unless it had Spider-Man in it. I just don't think that the people understand something. Like Sony especially. They think, oh, people want to see good villains only. No, we want to see good villains bounce off with good heroes. Now, a good hero is only made by a good villain, a good competitor. And if a villain has no hero, a villain has no, motivation to fight back against a hero, then what the fuck is he doing? What's the purpose, right? Like, Morbius should be introduced in a movie, not his own movie. Like, his own, let's just say he was in a movie, involving Venom, right? You can have Morbius there and just be, a side character. That's what Morbius is. In my opinion, he should be a side character. Not having his own damn movie, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't work, What is your major malfunction? Now I'm going to quote something from the Joker, and I think it makes sense here. Without Batman, crime has no punchline. You could think of that as, without Spider-Man, crime has no, the villains have no motivation to keep fighting back. Which goes into the post-credit sequences. And I am going to go into spoilers right now. Click off this video if you want to. But the movie's shit anyways. I don't know if you guys want to skip on. So I'm just going to give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Now this is what I like to call the icing of the cake. Talk about amazing stuff Sony was doing with this franchise, right? This is sarcasm if you don't know. But the icing on the cake is taking advantage of what happened in No Way Home. So, also, spoilers for No Way Home. This is kind of obvious, but spoilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, in the ending of No Way Home, the rift was opening for anyone who knew Spider-Man was Peter Parker, right? So, the multiverse was breaking down. So, apparently, Michael Keaton's character, the Vulture, ends up on Morbius's Venom universe for no reason. He's like, hey, this is a nice cell. Hopefully they have better food than the one I was in last time. Like, what the fuck? Wait, what? He was there? It made no sense. And then he suddenly goes to meet up Morbius. Is like, hey, I think Spider-Man had something to do with this. You want to go team up and fight him? Morbius is like, intriguing. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? You know what that felt like? Reshoots. You know what I think the final post-credit sequence was? I think it had to do with Michael Keaton, but I think it was a different Michael Keaton. A Michael Keaton from that universe. I don't think it was the Michael Keaton from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's what I'm thinking. But, of course, this is just a theory, but I think they took advantage of No Way Home making a lot of money. It was like, hey, they made a lot of money, you know, like, that's a good idea. That's $1 million idea, you know? Just put her in the movie, damn it. Like, Jesus, dude. Make no sense. Movie falls apart. It's crap. Would I recommend it to you? No, not really. Even the third act is awful. It's unwatchable bad. Like, so much CG on the screen. The camera's just shaking all over the place. Even in normal shots, the camera's just shaky sometimes. Tyrese Gibson had no reason to be in this movie. I don't know what Jared Leto's doing. He has the worst Marvel movie and the worst DC movie in his filmography. So that's just fucking fantastic, isn't it? And let's see. The CGI is really, really bad. Like, in terms of Venom, I'd say Venom looks at least decent enough. But that's understandable. But Morbius just looks like 2000 CGI. Like, oh, I'm going to say it. Fantastic Four 2015 CGI. Like, holy crap, it's bad. It's really bad. So, would I recommend this movie? No. I would say it's not even so bad it's good movie. I think it's just a miserable experience to watch. So, yeah, don't watch it. I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. At least there are some good sequences. I like some of the ideas that were presented, but holy shit, did they drop the ball. And so many scenes that I felt like they were cut, shortened down, just for a shorter runtime, and for more people to see this movie. But I doubt anyone, or if this movie is going to make a profit, because it's just bad. And people should know better. And there are better choices out there right now. I would say, like, probably until, like, the uploading of this video right now, Sonic 2 is probably out. And so will be, like, probably the bad guys and the Northman, which looks interesting. I'm just saying, there's a lot better options. And honestly, Marvel fans should just wait until Doctor Strange, because that one looks really good. And yeah, Sam Raimi's a great director, so he'll do fine with that movie. So, yeah, 2 out of 10. Don't watch it. So, this doesn't feel like a normal review. This is like, what should I call it? Rambling thoughts. Yeah, rambling thoughts. Yeah, that's fine. Or fucking ranting about Morbius. Morbius sweep, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I'd say don't watch it. Do something better with your life. Watch something else. Watch X. Watch any A24 movie. Don't watch Morbius though. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And subscribe to Elias. And holy shit, I forgot his name. Give me a sec. I'll think about it for a second. Oh yeah, Fat Pack. Sorry. Subscribe to Elias and Fat Pack.